Okay, hey, welcome back.
Yep.
You'll notice we're zooming in on this box here, this cube.
It's glorious.
It is black. It is not invisible, nor is it a sun. But the game within is both invisible and a sun.
That's right. So where'd you get this lovely cube from?
Well, much like most grandiose things that I possess, it came from the internet. This I purchased from Monte Cook Games. Now, for anybody who doesn't know Monte Cook, he is one of those people that has been in the RPG industry for a very, very long time. He worked on D&D 3.0, 3.5. I think he did some in and out work with Wizards for like 4th and 5th. And he has some of his own games too. He has Numenera, which is really, really, really good. He has Cypher System, which is kind of like a generic system of Numenera, which is also really good. And then he has this box, this cube.
Oh yes. And it's full of goodies, so we're gonna open it up and take a look.
We are. It's been sitting in my place for like a week now, waiting for this. I haven't gotten to open it yet. It's been frustrating me and probably frustrating my roommate more, which is kind of fun.
Maybe we'll postpone this.
Yeah, I'll wait a little bit longer. Yeah, so we're gonna peel away.
Alright, we'll start in a sec. Alright, here it goes. Oh man, that was loud. Keep doing it. Oh shh.
Hey, look at that.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
It's got like a rune on the top and like shelves and books. This thing is fantastic.
It's pretty great. Alright, let's start digging into it.
So when I opened this, despite FedEx's best efforts, as FedEx always attempts to destroy every single thing anyone ever sends me in the mail, not really much of a dent on it. Did a really good job packaging it, even though the exterior box had holes in it and seemed to have been used to fend off some form of rabid dog.
Or turkey in our area.
Yeah, or one of those. What do you want to
Start
do?
at the bottom.
Bottom?
Since all that stuff's being shown.
Alright.
Ooh.
Let's start.
Spell stuff. Now, a lot of this stuff we're not going to open just because of spoiler reasons, right? Except for those things.
They're right there.
Yeah. So we're not going to open things that say, like, don't open this.
Yeah, those aren't going to...
Those aren't going to happen. So that's in there. I got this cool Omega Advanced spell stuff. No idea what any of that means.
There's a lot of, like, items and tabletop props and a lot of focus on. There's all, like, spell cards and...
Looks like,
Game Master Journal.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's organizational tools.
Some campaign note areas and such.
Those these really thematic names to all of it.
Player's envelope. Ooh, that's heavy. Very cool. Take a look at some of these in a sec.
Oh, jeez.
Looks like this is a nice box warming gift. Tells you a little bit about what's inside. How to use it, actually, I think. Yeah, how to read all this crap. There's apparently an order.
There's so much in here.
Oh man, big ass poster.
Starting getting into the really unique art that
Yeah.
Monte Cook and his team are, at least locally, like really well known for. I don't know.
Some crazy stuff going on here.
Oh, there's one on the back that kind of low-key, I'm going to spin it and flip it. Kind of low-key reminds me of that one episode of Cowboy Bebop. As soon as you see the TVs, you'll know the one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Looks like this is where the city in the game is located.
crazy magic city all those spellcasters live in, where they replace their heads with like floating fish bowls.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Cool. Check out one of these players envelopes. See what's in there.
Yeah, that should be on
Should
spoiler
safe.
alert.
Probably won't do the GM one just because I don't want to know what's in it. Assuming it's much of the same though.
Okay. So these should be
kinda.
character sheets, and they look different depending on like what kind of spellcaster you are. This one here's
these are
kind of
real
nuts.
funky. Oh, this one's cool. I like that.
Play a whatever that is.
... question mark. Very unique kind of character sheets.
Different handouts on spellcasting.
Yep.
Places to put tokens to keep track of your different like magic pools.
So this is really a kind of a physical game then.
Yeah, there's a lot of tabletop props.
These are kind of my favorite things.
So that's one of those things you always end up getting. I'm the same way. I get a ton of those for games whenever they're there. Because you like toys at the table. It's fun to have stuff to touch and fidget with, whether they're reference cards. I'm sure everybody who's played an RPG before has had like a familiar and went out and grabbed a $5 stuffed animal of it that they can put in their head and throw at their friends.
Especially throw at their friends.
Especially throw at their friends.
Cool.
That's why I'm no longer allowed to have pet rock familiars anymore.
So look at the next thing. Alright, so what's the next thing?
I'm gonna keep digging here. Got Grimroar.
Nice, nice.
So it's spell lists.
Cool. So give you like a spell bookish type prop.
There's an art book.
Oh, jeez. That's really cool. I'm gonna flip through a couple of pages.
Yeah, see some of the really, really, really unique art.
Oh man.
It's one of the things that's always drawn me to Monte Cook and his team. They have they actually have a Kickstarter up now for an expansion to Numenera, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of interesting art there, and that's another really interesting game.
It's probably a good bird.
It was a very good burb.
Nice. Kind of nice, dark, twisty kind of.
Nope.
Well,
That is a many-legged nope.
yeah. It's very well drawn though.
That is a very well-drawn nope.
Oh, that's an eyeball. I don't like it.
That is a nope.
Turn the page.
It's gone now. Oh, there's another nope here. We found another spider.
A lot of spiders in this one. Alright. That's enough of that. Oh, you got like some bookmarks or something.
Oh yeah, so these are going to tell you which different books different materials are. So the different stuff in Invisible Sun is split into 4 different books. Much like everything else, they have a lot of theme to them.
So I'm assuming these are the 4 books.
Yes, you have the key. There's character creation steps, skills. This one that has kind of like all your character class building type stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the special abilities you get.
It's got a nice flow chart.
Yeah, have your skill talent trait. And they're not all shaped the same way either. Some of them are kind of...
Ooh, interesting.
There was a really fun one I was looking at. I think it was in this book or one of the expansions called Scorned by the Ground or something like that, where instead of just kind of like floating around, the ground literally hates you to the point where it rejects your ability to stand on it. And you just kind of your progression through that is based on you weaponizing how much the ground hates you.
Nice. Cool. There's a lot of character stuff then.
Yeah, there's a ton of it. Much like most things, his books tend to be really, really well laid out. He does this thing a lot where he uses the middle column there, just kind of give you these references to other sources and other pages. It kind of keeps everything really nice and organized.
Cool. So it looks like the next one is the gate.
Little room thing there. This looks like it is mostly like game progression. Yeah, so this game modes, Soothe deck, which we'll open in a sec. It's kind of like running the various parts of the game. Probably more of a Game Master book.
Giant mode.
Flying around with a floating boat.
Neat. Then we have the path.
Let's see.
It's just a bunch of colors. I'm guessing these are locations.
Yeah, so I think if we were to go back to that poster, those are the different suns.
Yeah.
That's kind of the deal, is that like as you play the game, the way magic works changes. It's a really cool picture, like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to give a very typical occurrence in the Crazy Magic City. This floating, bleeding tower. And as you kind of go through these different, or as magic goes through these different suns, different spells get stronger or weaker, and...
Neat. And then at the very last, the Quay.
The Quay?
The Quay.
I think the way is all magic. It's all your...
Yeah. Illusions and...
Yeah, we'll go right to the illusion and...
this thing is.
Yeah, that's one of the ways that like one of the people pass spells, and then there was another one. Like one of the types of spellcasters you can play, they have to like craft all the things that do their spells, and they have this really cool like crafting matrix thing. They have to plug all these variables into.
It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Sneaky boy.
this person's head is a book.
I didn't even notice. Cool. So that's that entire first shelf. Huh?
Yeah, we got 2 drawers to dig into.
2 drawers next.
Go into the top drawer.
You do the top one first.
Yeah, top one first.
Ooh, some foam in there. Oh man, what the hell is in there?
Maybe you could give me a hand.
Oh man, what the hell is this?
I say because there's a hand.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, thank you. Oh, oh man.
This is a crazy hand.
Alright. You're pulling out some wooden cubes. Cards. Looks like that's in the top drawer. What is this hand? Do you know anything about this hand?
I do know about the hand. So the hand holds, I believe, the most recent Soothe card you draw, and also is a really cool giant hand.
I mean, that's the most important part.
I'm always a fan of tools that are given to me to chuck at players from across the room.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important. Let's see. Let's grab the Soothe deck and we can see if we can get one of them.
Alright, so there's another one.
Yeah.
Need another hand.
I do.
Yep. 3 is not enough.
It isn't.
Ooh. A props envelope. I'm assuming it's full of props.
It is. So the props envelope is actually pretty cool. Some neat stuff in there.
Ah, coasters. Ah, I see.
One of them just kind of like slides in there. And these are the things we were talking about earlier that just sort of like change the way magic works as you play the game, and like pivotal story events happen during a session. And they'll just kind of enhance some spells and...
Interesting.
Cat. Meow. Meow meow. Some more fantastic art.
car.
Yeah, that one appears to just be a car.
All right.
That's not a car. That's a rat.
Rats. Cool. And they just kind of sit on top of the hand there.
Yeah, between the fingers. Kind of rest them. Yeah, just like that.
Very ominous.
The most recent one goes.
Very cool.
You got some dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly D10s. Got some Weaver aggregates.
Nice.
Some Beta Vant spells.
Some upside down question marks.
Some question marks. Yeah.
Yep.
I need these just sort of in my life in general. I have a lot of questions.
Now they come conveniently circular.
Those are for like homebrew spells.
Interesting. And Nepetikin. Oh man, what is this thing?
I think that's where the cards go. There we go. Look, the Path of the Sun, I think it's called.
Cool. So these are all the different colors we're probably looking at.
Yeah.
I bet these circular things kind of go around them, huh? Yeah. Interesting. And some more fabric.
Another fabricy thing in here.
It's pretty cool that they give you these. Usually they just come in paper. But...
It's a map.
Ooh, that's a nice map.
Am I upside down?
Yep.
I am upside down.
That's a nice map.
Yeah, the cloth is a nice touch. Can actually be on the table without fear of like drinks falling on it or mostly just drinks falling on it.
I just changed the color. To be a shame, this is really nice.
Maybe we'll hang it up instead.
Yeah, iron out and hang it up in the regular room.
Yeah.
Cool. So what were in these things? Just dice?
Those were empty. I don't know what they're for. Maybe they're for tracking something.
Yeah. Looks like there's a shit ton of cards back there.
Stuff. Let's dig into the props envelope.
Alright.
Once we have it out. Some fun. Oh my.
Puppies! No, that's not. Some paper products. Looks like in universe.
Yeah. There's an ad for an exorcist. Who collects rare books? Oh, there's an attorney that works in the Bleeding Tower, which makes a lot of sense to me.
No, it makes sense, yeah.
You get blood from stone.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, crazy little postcard. Oh, there's a little tourist guide.
Very cool. This pamphlet for the city.
Oh man, there's like a
It's a menu for a cafe.
like a theater ad, a wanted poster. Ad for what I'm assuming is some kind of bar.
Nice. The art styles they use are really good.
More like a desserty place, like a high-class bistro, maybe.
Looks like it,
Death
yeah.
Cab pasta.
Fun.
Pasta style whole hidden fish of the day.
Ooh.
Stuffed with a taste of a secret.
Just another sealed sheet.
Like like a legal notepad paper, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Always drawn to cards. Alright, those are the gammas. Alphas, betas, and gammas.
Sure.
I think in the back, it's just all the spell cards.
I'll stick a couple of those out. Really all of them.
Well, that's good, because they are
Snug in there.
snug
You
in
need
there.
another hand.
I do.
Pop them out.
If only I had more hands. Almost. There we go.
Alright.
First one's always the hardest one.
Incantations. Neat.
Knife or scissors on me, where it's where I have failed at the unboxing rhetoric. There's gotta be something that goes in there.
I'm assuming dice, probably. That looks like a D6 holder.
Oh, you know, it was made a lot easier on me than I was making it. It's got one of those little tabs.
Yeah. Not big smokers.
No.
Interesting.
That's why the spell sheets don't have a lot of room on them for spell details, because it's, you know, all back to that physical prop thing.
Right, yeah. And I'm assuming a lot of them probably change. Very cool. Looks like there's a whole ton of these for different spell types and such.
There's a metric load of them for sure.
Yeah. So that's been the uncubing.
Oh, I like that. The uncubing.
Yeah. So if you like looking at the goodies, we've been holding on to this for a few months, waiting for it. And until next time.
Yeah.
Been Dive Bar Gamers.